Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another challenge. For today, it's a color palette challenge, and this here was made by my sweet design team member, Miss Liz. She came up with this little, I'm not sure if you can see it, this pretty color palette right here with maybe like a garnet burgundy red, a bluish purple, a light blue, an olive, and like a pretty, I want to call it like a submarine blue. So as you could see over here, I took my paints, and these are the koi paints right now. And what I did was I just took my, remember this I had made, I kind of thought, okay, what colors would go perfect if I were to mix and match. So for my purple one, I basically mixed this color with this color and some white, and I kind of got that, as you could see right there. And for that one, I mixed this color with some brown. Those are the two colors I mixed for that. For this one, I can't remember. I believe I did white, and this, actually I did white and these two blues right there, okay? And then for the green, I did a mixture of this, I did a mixture of these two colors right there, the two greens. And for the pretty blue, I basically just mixed these two colors together only. So I thought that actually kind of was almost right on. So I missed a couple of days from the from the water class online. I mean, I don't mind taking the classes, I love taking, but sometimes it's hard to keep up. So I kind of, that's what I love about, you could actually go with it at your own pace. You just won't be like, say for example, if I don't do the homework right away, you won't be eligible for like any giveaways, or you know, if you put your what do you call that, you won't be able to post to their gallery what you made for that particular class. But I think I'm in time for this, so I'm gonna kind of skip a couple of days. Haven't done any videos because I've been really busy, so this is my first one, so I'm so excited. And before I forget, there is a new button on my blog, which is going to be to the right of my blog, and it's going to say current challenge. So for those of you who participate in the challenge, now you don't have to go down and, you know, scroll all the way down and search for the challenges. Just click on that one to the right. This is current challenge. So this way we could get more people participating, because I think that's the problem, that nobody really could find it. That's what I've been getting emails. So we fixed that problem, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I am going to, there were several different things done in class for today's, well, you're watching this on Thursday, so I'm filming this Wednesday night. So earlier today for the classes, she did a few different techniques. I'm afraid she did draw a tree. I'm afraid to go there right now. So she did say, let's test something with our handwriting. So I thought it would be fun. Uh-oh, where's my paper? Okay. I thought it would be fun just to go ahead and just handwrite something like thank you or thanks or something of that nature, whatever I've kind of come up with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around so it'll be easier for me to get to. Let me move that. Hopefully I'm trying to keep it in the camera here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to move it out just for a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write, I think thank you, okay? So basically what we're doing is just writing something, and then I'm going to go ahead and I was going to do it with the color. I was going to go ahead and paint my writing with the color, but I decided not to, because I'd rather just paint it. Even though black isn't in there, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get in trouble for adding a color, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my word in black, and then kind of sprinkle all the colors, all the colors straight onto it, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead, maybe just write thanks. I'm not sure. Let's just go ahead and see real fast here. Well, you know what, actually, we'll do thank you. How about that better? I know my handwriting's not the best, but I don't like you. I'm going to do that again. And the thing is that on the video she showed kind of, she actually wrote it and she erased it a little bit because she didn't want the color to come through it, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to be doing it in black paint, so I think it'll be okay. Oopsie. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it alone, and then I'll fix it as we go. Okay, so now, let me get my water here. You know what I better do, actually? I'm going to turn it back around because I need the black paint, which is over here. So I'm just going to wet my brush. Let me see what, I just want to look at my little color chart here, see which one was the true black, which is well, actually the last one. Right here. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything over there with it. I'm just gonna go straight here, and I'm gonna test it on some paper off to the side. Alright, let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. I may go back and erase some because I'm probably not going to be able to do it exactly. Probably won't be able to go draw over the lines like perfectly, you know what I'm saying? God, my hand feels all shaky. Okay, so I'm not used to writing on camera, so this is a first for me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put that there. I mean, hers came out really cute, actually. It's really hard to do all the letters all at once, so I'm doing little pieces. And she said that too in her video. Now I understand what she was saying. Just do little portions of the letter. You don't have to do it all at once. So I'm just going to go ahead and just continue on painting over these letters really quick here. Okay, I'm just kind of finishing up here. I didn't want to bore you. I don't know how to do that little fast forward feature yet. You know what I'm saying? To show you what I'm doing in fast forward motion. I'm going to have to ask for help on that. Okay, so I'm going to put something there because I have an idea for that little mess up I just did right there on camera. So let me go ahead and just do this little thing over here. There are some couple of pencil marks that I will have to erase, but you know what I'm going to do? Before I do the little cross on my T there, I need to heat gun this because I have a feeling I'm going to rub it or something or do something dumb. So I'm going to go ahead and just dry this up really quick before I go any further. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for a quick moment. God, I forgot my paper towel again. Okay, you know, I'm just going to let that soak in there to hopefully that'll dry off. So let me grab my eraser. So since this part is dry, I'm going to go ahead and just erase this really quick. And I actually am going to have to do my heat gun on that because I'm going to start splattering the other colors of paint in here, and I don't want it to get ruined. Sometimes what I do, like if I go ahead, I always feel like I'm going to smear something, so I grab this little brush here that I've had like forever, just to kind of take off the excess, what do you call it, like the little eraser markings, I should say. Okay, guy, I'm afraid to mess with this while you guys are on here with me because I feel like I'm just going to ruin it, but I do have to fix a couple of things, but okay, I may not do what I thought I was going to do, but I do want to just kind of just fix some of the little edges here. That kind of looked a little uneven. Alright, that's alright. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's okay. I don't love it, right? Okay, so let me just kind of fix this. For some reason that was just, I'm not really liking this little loopy part here. And I'm not doing it again either. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone, okay? Okay, so now I'm just gonna heat tool dry that really quick just so I could start sprinkling my colors on here. Okie dokie, artichokes. So now I am going to turn this around, and then now we're going to do the fun part. We're going to start sprinkling our colors onto the card from that color palette. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll use this brush here. You know what? I need to grab a paper towel. Hold on. Okie dokie. Let me go ahead. So what I'm going to do is let's see, let's go ahead and start with this blue color here. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not really going to add too much water to this because I kind of like the brightness of it. I don't want to, you know, dilute it too much. So I'm just going to just do a little bit like so. Ooh, you know what I see on here? There was a little, and if too much gets on the black, I'm just going to go in with a black marker. I'm not even going to mess with the paint anymore. I'm going to go in with the black marker and kind of, you saw that last part or not because my camera just died. So I had to grab the cord for it. Okay, so I'm just cleaning off my brush right now. So I could go to the next color. Let's do some purple. So I'm just kind of remixing it up, putting it in the mix real quick. And we're just going to go ahead and just sprinkle. Not too much, you know, I don't want to get too crazy with it. So now that that one's done, let me wipe that brush off. I don't want it to be completely covered with little splatter marks, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise it'll kind of take away from the little thank you note we just made. Okay, so let's go in with, let's do the red. Let's do red next. I really love this. It's like a dark garnet red, I guess you could say. Okay, there we go. Let's wipe that off. Just a hint. We'll do a hint of the rest of the colors. Like I said, I don't want to cover that background completely up. I want to leave some white on there as well. Okay, so we did the light blue, we did the red, we did the purple. Let's go in with this green here. This pretty olive green. Alrighty, that's good enough. And I feel like I'm going to have to make something off camera because I have all my paint there and it looks so pretty. I could actually leave it, to be honest with you, and let it dry like that because all I have to do is just add some water to reactivate it. Okay, so it looks like the only color that we're missing is this one, and we're going to kind of sprinkle this one up toward the top of the card here. There we go. I mean, it's not too bad actually. It's not bad at all. Let me, I'm going to go ahead and heat set it really quick. And then we're going to get my marker and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of, my black marker to kind of go over the little parts. You know, the little parts that went on the black portion of the letters. Okay, so let me heat gun this really fast here. Okay, so now that that part's done, I'm just grabbing my marker here. This is a Copic multi-liner, and this is the brush tip actually. Oh yeah, it's actually covering it up perfectly. I'm just going to go over the dark marks here. I mean, I could have left it, but for some reason, I don't want to. I just want to just make the actual sentiment completely black. So it could stand out just a tad more. It didn't cover too many parts, so that was a good thing. Can you even see that? Or you could kind of see where I went over with the marker, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So what I'm going to do, I may leave it or, God, I'm so confused. I think I want to add just a little bit more thicker marks around it, you know, to kind of bring out the color just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And these I'll just let them dry on their own. You know what I'm saying? Just make a little bit bigger splatter marks. Okay, so we'll make one there, and maybe one over here. Okay, and then, let's see, what was the... That's not too bad. The light blue one looked pretty under control. It was just some of the other colors just were not coming through. Let's do the purple again. Let's do that. Let's put them right here. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. Okay. Okay, and then let's see. Well, should we do one more? Let's do one more. Put it right here in the corner. Okay. And then next we'll go ahead and do a couple of the little dark red. I'm just cleaning off my brush here on this side. Oh man, you see what I just did? I had a feeling I was going to do that. OMG. Okay, well you know what? It's okay. I guess, remember, watercoloring is not perfect. Clearly you could tell by looking at all of my projects I've done. They're not perfect, but I'm trying. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just throw this right there. I didn't even want to mess anywhere in the middle. Let me take some of this water off. And right there. Okay, and then we're going to do some more green. The green looks like it's kind of washed away as well. Okay, let me take most of my water off my brush, because I don't want it to be diluted too much. So alrighty. Well, let's just throw one up there. So it doesn't look too bad, everybody. What do you think? Like you could answer me, huh? That is bothering me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off. So I'll trim it off to kind of make it even on the sides. I may add something else, I may not. But for now, that is it. Sorry for my boring card. I'm still learning. This freehand stuff almost threw me over the edge because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not sure if I could even do that or not. I was scared. But I did it. I just went with it, you know. You just have to just do it sometimes, just to get, so you won't be scared, and just go with your gut and do it. So actually I'm going to mess with this one more time, because this part right here, there we go. Now that I think that's what it needed, just that little tiny thing right there. Okay, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my design team has done for this fun color palette challenge. And also go over there and see if you are the lucky winner. If you played along with this challenge, go over there and see if you are the lucky winner of that challenge, and to also play along. So don't forget, if you can't find the challenge like later on, because you have 2 weeks to enter. Say for example, if you look next week and you can't find it, to the right of my blog there's a little button that says current challenge. Click on that and it'll take you right to this challenge here. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I will see you back here soon. Bye bye.